those celebration dances? Those were epic.
Those were fun days.
Yeah. Can you still cut that kind of rug?
Of course. I mean, but how do you follow bras and shoes? Like,
Yeah. How about that? That was awesome. All right, let's go back to that senior year of yours, 2001. Special individually, special as a team. You all win in that NCAA championship, College Cup Most Outstanding Defensive Player. When you think back to that championship and that championship run, let's go back to August, maybe even July and August, when there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and you were just getting started that season. Did you have an inkling that this was going to be that kind of a special season, or was there a moment where you thought, you know, I think we can do this?
To be honest, I mean, I think Jerry Smith, who's here and our longtime coach at Santa Clara, he used to always say, if you don't think about the result and you just focus on the process in the moment, then the result will come. And so I think when you think back to 2001, I mean, that was a wild year. That was 9/11. Like, all of this happened in our season that year. And so I think we just went about the process. I think when I was really fortunate my freshman and sophomore year to play on two incredible teams in 98 and 99. The only two games we lost were in the Final Four those 2 years.
Wow.
And we didn't win. And so I think we had a couple of stumbles along the way to Pepperdine. Not that I'm remembering that loss or anything, but I'll give Pepperdine a little bit of credit for helping us be prepared for what it's like to lose, what it's like to be in a tight game, which we were in the Final Four. And so to be able to end your college career, I didn't have the tears. I ended on the highest of highs. It was a Cinderella dream ending to my college career, to win a national championship, and to do it against a team like North Carolina, who is very storied in women's soccer space, was a dream come true.
I'm glad Coach Smith is here. Jerry, where are you?
He's over there.
Hey, Coach. Glad you're here. Coach Smith, one of the greatest soccer coaches across the board at any level. So when Coach Smith says, Danielle Slaton as a student athlete role model and a representative of Santa Clara today has made a lasting impact on our program. How do those words resonate?
It's humbling. And it's an honor to think about that. But I know also that I stand on the people who came before me. I mean, just like you're hearing all of these women, right, who have made an impact for those who are coming today, we stand on the shoulders of others too. So I think when you think about Title IX and you think about the progress that needs to continue to happen, it's all of those incremental moments of us continuing to make impact in the ways that we can with our platforms, with our megaphones, with whatever options we have to make sure we're continuing to move the needle, continuing to push. And I mean, I'm grateful to continue to cheer Santa Clara on. They won another national championship a couple of years ago. Woo woo, go Broncos. And I think that's all a part of the story of us at Santa Clara.
The success you had with Santa Clara leading right into national team experiences, professional experiences, was it all just kind of part of the process now that you look back on it? Did it all kind of make sense, if you will?
I don't know if any of this makes sense, but I think I was fortunate. I was born into a great family, into a great place, and had so many opportunities, and worked pretty darn hard to continue to open doors and to walk through those doors when they were presented. But I think of how grateful I am for Santa Clara, how grateful I am for this conference. Like, you're looking up and you see Tiffany Milburn and Megan Rapinoe, like all of those products that you see in the women's national team came from this conference. Mm-hmm. And Allie Wagner, Brandy Chesney, I mean, the list goes on and on when it comes to women's soccer and the WCC. And so I think that it's no coincidence that so many women's national team players come from this conference, come from Santa Clara, and I feel like being a Bronco prepared me to play on the international stage.
Did being a Bronco help prepare you to become one of the best soccer announcers on the planet?
Woo! I mean, it's funny, like it's no joke, like Allie Wagner, Santa Clara Bronco, one of the top broadcasters and analysts in the game. And there's a reason for that. I think so often when I watch kids play today and I watch coaches, it's scripted, right? If this, then this. Well, I think the differentiator for me, at least at Santa Clara, I was taught how to understand the game. I was taught how to read the game and how to interpret the game. And Jerry would, give his little, pregame talk, and we'd go play for 45 minutes, and he'd say something at halftime, usually pretty good. And it was our job to go solve the problem. And I think as an analyst, that's how I approach the game. I'm always looking and analyzing, how would I solve this problem? How would I do this? How do I interpret the game? And so I think what I learned on the field absolutely translates to my work on television.
You're one of my favorites in the broadcast.
Woo!
Continue
Me
doing what
too!
you're doing.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you.
on this.
Thank you.
Your